Hello, and welcome to Ventura Adult and Continuing Education's 2022 graduation ceremony. Woo! I'm Carolyn Van Walker, the Director Principal of VACE, and it's my pleasure to serve as your host for our graduation ceremony. Please rise for the posting of the colors by Oxnard High Air Force Junior ROTC under the direction of Master Sergeant Jeremy Gomez. Join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag, the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Today is an epic day in the lives of our students who we're honoring. We're so pleased and proud to be part of the many accomplishments that have led to tonight's celebration. Graduates, you've each worked really hard to reach this day. It's your special day because you found the strength and the courage to pursue a high school diploma or equivalency. You jumped over every hurdle, completed every assignment, and kept coming back to class regardless how many obstacles were in your way. You never gave up. Woo! Just as the decision to pursue a high school diploma or an equivalency was a defining moment in your life, so is your graduation day. You know that it's no small thing to continue your education and to earn a high school diploma or an equivalency. These are not just mere pieces of paper. They're essential documents. They're needed to survive in today's competitive world. They're passports for you for career advancement, for higher education. They are the golden ticket to a more fulfilling life. Congratulations to each of you and to the families and friends who have supported your efforts. We're all here to celebrate the class of 2022. Graduates, we admire your strength, your abilities, talents, and your accomplishments. You've proven that no matter what, whether you're 18 or 80, it's never too late to go for your dream. You're an inspiration to all students, especially those for whom success doesn't always come easily. We wish you the best as you continue to learn and grow and build upon the accomplishments that we're celebrating tonight. Friends, family, staff, guests, we're honored to have you here with us this evening as we celebrate a very memorable year full of many challenges, countless sacrifices, and endless opportunities to grow. The class of 2022 will always be admired and remembered for far more than just the unprecedented times in which they graduated. This group of students represents an amazing sense of resiliency, demonstrated by their ability to pivot quickly into different modes of learning, persevere in the face of all kinds of uncertain times, and accomplish their goals. And here we are, celebrating their successes with creativity and imagination. Graduates, your journey to this day is a very personal one. It's a journey that required a lot of commitment. Many of you had to dig deep. You had to balance your work schedules, your family, and other responsibilities while pursuing this goal. Some of you depended on the kindness of friends and family members to keep you going through the process. Others realized that for the first time, you can actually help your children with their homework now. We all know what a changing accomplishment that is. At this time, I would like to thank all those people who were dear to you for contributing to your success. Please honor them with a round of applause. With us this evening, we have many wonderful, distinguished guests. It's my pleasure to introduce Ms. Sabrina Rodriguez, who is the president of Ventura Unified School District Board of Education. Also with us this evening is Vice President Dr. Jerry Dannenberg, Trustee Velma Lomax, and Trustee Mr. Calvin Peterson. On behalf of the staff and students attending VASE, I'd like to thank our school board members for their steadfast commitment to lifelong learning and for always supporting our adult education programs. I would also like to thank another staunch supporter of VASE, our very own Superintendent, Dr. Roger Rice. Also with us this evening is our Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services, Dr. Antonio Castro. Assistant Superintendent of Business Services, Dr. Rebecca Chandler. As well as many directors and district staff who are here today helping us with our graduation. Thank you so much for being here. It's also my pleasure to introduce Ms. Carla Mena, representing the office of Congresswoman Julia Brownley. Ventura City Council member, Ms. Jeanette Sanchez Palacios, who is also the district representative from the office of Assembly Member Jackie Irwin. And Mr. Atticus Ray, who is the district representative from the office of Assembly Member Steve Bennett. Thank you for attending all of our events and for providing beautiful certificates for each of our graduates that they'll receive at the end of the evening. There are many staff members who have made this day possible. I would like to thank my incredible assistant principal, Jean Ellis, for the countless hours that she's devoted to supporting the students and the staff throughout the year. I'd also like to thank my other amazing assistant principal, Sean Bell, for his assistance. In truth, there's two reasons why we're here today. We want to honor our awesome students and the incredible teachers, counselors, paraeducators, and classified staff who've contributed to their success. And so it is with great pleasure that I introduce our outstanding teaching staff. Mr. Jeffrey Alba, Ms. Jocelyn Brown, Ms. Monique Lawrence, Mr. Abraham Meza, Ms. Carla Valdez, and Ms. Christine Wilson. This small but passionate group of educators is making a difference in the lives of our students every single day. I would also like to acknowledge our fabulous classified staff as well. Alejandro Buck, who couldn't be with us today, but who's helped all of you in your classrooms. Ms. Kendall Griffin, Ms. Valerie Melendez, Ms. Leticia Murillo, Ms. Summer Nicole, Ms. Myra Nunley, Vicki Stifler, Ms. Helena Turchin, Ms. Kathy Walker, and our school support secretary, Ms. Lisa Chapman. We're also honored to have you with us this evening. Lastly, I would like to recognize VASE's studio production crew. Woohoo! Under the leadership of Rich Segrist and Tim Oglesby. These folks are providing our sound and recording and live streaming services. Let's give it up for them and for CAPS TV. Before I invite our superintendent, Dr. Roger Rice, to the podium to share his congratulatory words with our graduates, I would like to thank him publicly. As many of you know, Dr. Rice is going to be retiring soon. And Dr. Rice, your support of our adult education programs has meant the world to all of us. You have been there for every event. You've supported us in every possible way that you could, and you have made us feel so special, in doing this, and our students as well. I don't believe that we'll ever be able to thank you enough for being the kind of leader that could take care of this crew throughout a whole COVID epidemic. You have just been so wonderful to all of us and done so much on behalf of our students. So we're going to miss you, and we wish you well as you, enter into your retirement. So on behalf of the students, Dr. Rice. This is for Dr. Roger Rice with gratitude from the staff and students of VASE, 2022. Say a few words if you like.
Well, thank you, Carolyn, and Vice Principal, Assistant Principals, Ellis and Bell. I really appreciate the gesture very much, and from the students. What I would share with you is that we are not here to celebrate a retiring superintendent. We are here to celebrate graduating students. And yet, after 37 years of attending literally hundreds of graduations, I couldn't think of a better place to be for my last one. Some of you may know this, but my wife Grace teaches adult ed. I'm proud to admit and kind of embarrassed that she teaches for an adult ed program at a neighboring district that shall remain nameless. Your principal has tried to twist my arm several times to get her to come over. I didn't know if that was entirely appropriate, but the moral of that story is that I got to see every night how the students that she worked with, their journeys and their stories. And I know you guys sitting right here, the staff at VASE, do the same thing. You're miracle workers and you change lives. I've seen it in my own family. I've seen it in the adult ed students in that neighboring district, and I see it here. And I just have to go out of my way and say how much I appreciate each and every one of you. And I can share from the perspective of our school board and our executive team that We talk about you often. We talk about your stories and your challenges and your programs. And quite honestly, this is the graduation that we all look forward to every year. Don't go telling all the others, just between you and us, right? And it's because you all tell your stories about your journeys and what you've had to overcome to be here. And it's so meaningful for us to get to live that final moment of celebration as you walk across the stage and talk about your journey and get ready to celebrate with your families and your loved ones, and to share us, and that opportunity is extremely meaningful. And to share that with me on my last graduation is priceless. So thank you very much. I look forward to presenting you as the graduating class later in the program. Much appreciated.
So at this time, I'd like to invite Board President Sabrina Rodriguez to the podium to say a few words if she'd like.
Great. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here. I just wanted to share with you students how incredibly proud we are of you. I know I speak for all of my colleagues when I say seeing your accomplishment, especially in the face of the last few years, fills our heart with pride. And I know that all of your family and friends who are here to support you feel the same way. We're so grateful that you allowed us to play a role in your educational journey, and we look forward to seeing where this will take you. And we hope you'll come back and tell us what you're doing, because we love to see all the wonderful things that you're doing. And to the families that are here, again, thank you for allowing us to be a part of this. It is really so special for all of us to come alongside your families and alongside your students to help them build that bright future. So congratulations, class of 2022, and thank you for being here.
Thank you very much. And now I'd like to invite a special alumni of ACE to say a few words to our students. This is Ms. Velma Lomax.
Hello. Ms. Fang Walker is absolutely correct. I had a lot of obstacles in my educational career. I didn't get a degree. I went to college but didn't finish. I knew what it was like to have health issues and have family issues and things that just got in my way. But I went along and I became a paralegal in the corporate world. Hated it, but I did it. It was a good paycheck. But I realized that it was a job, which stands for just over broke. I didn't have a career. And so I decided that it was time to go back and learn a little bit about computers. And this was quite a few years ago. And there was this place called VACE, Ventura Adult and Continuing Education. And they offered courses, get a career in a year. You've seen their slogan. I decided to go back and take computer classes. So while all the other dignitaries have nice stoles which represent their college degrees, I have a career and technical education cords. And with that, and with what I learned at VACE, and then I started my own computer business, but I couldn't make a living as a computer business because I couldn't charge people. I did the work, but I had trouble charging them. You'd have to know me to understand that. I'm a giver, not a receiver. But I was asked if I would like to teach computers. This was back in '98 when we were going to roll out computers at Ventura Unified School District at Ventura High and other schools. So I was going to teach the kids to put the computers together, and I was going to teach the kids to teach the teachers how to use the computers. And I said, I don't have a degree, how can I do that? But what I had was I had my certifications from VACE, and I had worked in my own business for long enough that I was able to get 2 designated subject credentials, and I taught had a wonderful, life-changing career as a teacher for 19 years, and I owe it all to VASE. But like Dr. Rice, I've been on the school board for Ventura Unified School District for 29 years this year, and I am not going to seek re-election because it's time for new blood. 29 years is a long time. But I have to say that and teaching was the best time of my life. And I have to say that don't let any obstacle get in your way. You haven't. You're here today because you overcame obstacles. And you should stand up and be proud. Don't ever let anyone tell you you're not or you can't be successful, because you're here today and you already are. Every single one of you. And this isn't the end. This is only the beginning. So keep on going, keep pressing forward, and I know that each one of you will be successful because, like I said, you already are. Thank you.
Thank you, Velma. Now I'd like to invite Ms. Jean Ellis, Assistant Principal of the High School Diploma and Equivalency, to the podium to introduce our commencement speakers.
Thank you, Carolyn. Hi, everybody. I'm so happy to be here today to share this day with you. It's just an amazing feeling as an administrator to look out and see all of you gowned and your successes, to have known your stories and watched you grow. Thank you, families, for being there for your students and supporting them on their journey. On the back of the program, we have a quote, and it says, "The waves of change, we find our true direction." And if you think about the ocean, just picture it. Here's this gorgeous water rolling up to the sand, little tiny bubbles. But sometimes it's tumultuous and it crashes along the shore. But it all depends. Were you in the water or were you on the shore? You have a different perspective. And I feel like that ocean is all of you. And I can't wait to see the road you travel and what kind of waves you guys have traveled on and where your journeys will take you next. So happy for all of you. Our first student speaker is Alejandro Lira. If you could join us, please. He is an amazing young man. This young man held down 2 jobs and came to school to complete his high school diploma. And he has a wonderful story to share. Here's Alejandro.
Oh, sorry. Okay, well, hello everyone. I just want to start off by congratulating all of you on this amazing accomplishment. I want to thank the VASE faculty, and I want to especially thank Ms. Wilson for giving me the opportunity to speak today. When Ms. Wilson first told me that she had recommended me to be a speaker, the first thing I thought to myself was, why? Like, why me? I'm terrible at English, and I'm honestly so illiterate. I'm happy to see that she really believes in me. I broke the news to my loved ones and saw their excitement, so I thought I should honestly really do this. Even more so because my brother, who is first generation in both graduating from high school and graduating from UCLA, he flew from Chicago today just to see me receive my diploma. He really inspired me to speak today, and I want to thank him as well. not just for being here, but for pushing me and motivating me to go back to school. His constant asking, so when are you going back to school? Or am I ever going to see that diploma? And constant following up, telling me that I need to get my act together. I feel like I owe him a thank you, so thank you, brother. I also want to thank myself. I owed it to myself to accomplish this. When I first asked Miss Wilson for guidance while I was trying to figure out what my speech would even be about, she gave me the simplest advice: just share your story. I panicked and internally thought, what have I gotten myself into? But it's too late to back out now. Who would have thought that would be something extremely hard for me to answer? When I broke the news to my brother about my speech, he said, Ale, you have gone through so much. I don't think the average Joe could have pushed through like you've had to get here today. And that honestly made me feel even more accomplished. Finally, after days of procrastination, getting ideas from my loved ones, and Miss Wilson kindly checking up on how the speech was coming along, I told myself, okay, I need to get this together. So, here's a little of my story. I come from a low-income immigrant family. My mother came to the US from Mexico when she was about 13 years old, and my dad when he was about 16. My parents divorced when I was just a toddler, and I had to move a lot throughout my childhood due to the financial difficulties that come with having a full-time, working, single mother trying to raise children on her own. Every new move meant a new school, and I actually didn't mind it at first, mainly because as the new kid, I was always able to make new friends. And if I didn't like someone, I knew that I wouldn't see them much longer because sooner or later I'd be moving again. Reflecting on my childhood today, I realized that the constant moving didn't leave much for stability at home, and it took a toll on me academically. As I got older, I started to rebel. I was less motivated to be at school or at home. So once I started working, I would always choose to pick up an extra shift at work to collect that check rather than going to school. My attendance suffered, and I was eventually dropped from school. Since then, I've had to deal with a lot of hardships, from family issues, financial issues, work issues, and unfortunately, even a few run-ins with the law. I have experienced traumatizing events, such as a devastating car accident that fractured my spine. More recently, I've had to juggle working 2 jobs, going to school, and having to deal with our puppy that was diagnosed with cancer earlier this year, and dealing with the incredibly high medical bills that come with treatment. A bit of advice for any dog owners: get pet insurance. Trust me, you're going to need it. Yeah, I was supposed to be class of 2015. Nevertheless, I'm happy to say I made it in 2022. This was the year I decided to push myself to finish, and that makes it even more special, if I'm being honest. We have all been through difficulties in life. You're going to go through things that challenge you and things that will test you. I mean, come on, everyone. We all just made it through a pandemic that has definitely tested us and our mental health. I know it has tested mine. Now, we are witnessing and living in very trying and historic times. From the Black Lives Matter movement and the movement for racial equity, to gun violence and erosion of the right for women to choose, which is so ridiculous. One thing I've learned throughout this journey, though, is that anything is possible as long as you continue to push yourself, despite the happening in the world around us. Life happens, and it will continue to happen. We just have to endure and accomplish achievements such as this. I want to thank Ms. Wilson again for giving me the opportunity to speak today and for making me so terrified of you, in a good way though, of course. Sometimes I'd get caught up in my daily life that I would lose track of time, and your emails telling me that I needed to come to school ASAP really kept me going. Even though the message would be short and straight to the point, the fact that it had a period at the end, it shook me to my core because I thought I was in trouble. Even though the period is just you using proper grammar. So, thank you for those little panic attacks. I want to thank my boyfriend and also thank my brother for keeping me motivated. I also want to thank my friends and family members for believing that I would and could accomplish this. Lastly, congratulations to everyone. We are finally finished with this chapter. I wish you all the best of luck on your next chapter. Thank you.
Our next student speaker is a wonderful woman. Her name is Ninette Diaz, and she's going to share her story with you. I think you'll find it interesting and maybe see a little bit of yourself there. Please welcome Ninette.
Good afternoon, respected faculty, families, friends, and fellow graduates. I am honored and humbled for the privilege to stand before you today. My name is Ninette Diaz, a petite Guatemalan girl who dropped out of high school in her senior year. I started working at a young age, and for a long time, school was the last thing on my mind. I regret not finishing high school and going to college when I was younger. I wanted to teach my children not to make the same mistake I did. So I made sure they attended school and encouraged them to try their hardest. Interestingly, both of my boys also struggled in their senior year, but they both graduated from high school and are succeeding in life. And I could not be more proud. My eldest son is a U.S. Marine, and my youngest obtained his degree in computer science from Cal Poly. My boys were my main motivation, to go back to school and to pursue my high school diploma. Sorry. I kept asking myself, should I really be going back to school at my age? Well, it is never too late, and it is never impossible. I took the first step and enrolled in August of 2020, and now I will start preparing for college in the fall. I thank God for everything in my life. To my family, thank you for joining me in celebrating my graduation. To my son, I appreciate you driving all the way from Arkansas to be here today. I am grateful for being part of Ventura Adult and Continuing Education, for giving me the opportunity to better myself through education, and for helping me make one of my dreams come true. Thank you for all the support, especially during the challenging times of the pandemic. Ms. Valdez, Ms. Wilson, and the entire school faculty, you all make the difference. Thank you for all you do to help students succeed. If you don't know about all the classes that VASE has to offer, I encourage you to give them a call and find out. You won't regret it. Class of 2022, nothing worth having comes easy, so don't give up and keep going. Congratulations, we did it.
Next, we have some student awards. If Ms. Valdez, Ms. Wilson, Mr. Mesa, and Mr. Alba will join us, please.
Good afternoon. I am proud to present this award to Luis Jaimes. Come on up. Luis first enrolled with Adult Ed in January of 2020 and continued working on some pretty hard classes all throughout the pandemic. He did take a short break, but re-enrolled this February and was determined to finish. Some days, he was so determined that he would stay extra time in class, being late to pick up his daughter from school. Luis's dedication, consistency, and hard work helped him achieve his diploma and will continue to help him succeed in college and whatever comes next. Congratulations, Luis.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Luis.
Surprise.
Hi, I'm the scary one. Okay, my award goes to Arnaldo Ragoza. It is important when you face any challenge to find your why. What is your why? Why are you doing this? It was very clear from the very beginning when I first met Arnaldo, his why was his girls. It was his children and his wife who he loved. They were his why. They were the reason he showed up for an hour after work every day and squeezed in every possible moment out of that time. They were his why when things became a challenge. When tragedy happened to his family, they were his why. When he had struggles and job conflicts, they were his why. He made that choice to be determined to the very end because they needed him to succeed. And he made sure that he was going to be the best person for them. Actually, this award probably goes to them too, if you want to know the truth. I watched him make every choice with transparency and honesty and dedication. And in that, it taught me some things about my own whys. And so whenever any of us come to the next challenge and you know your why, you are anchored to your truth. You are anchored to your purpose. And that anchor will take you through and be successful. And that is what Arnold taught me when he was in my class. So I give him the award because he taught me, know your anchor, know your why, and have purpose.
Good evening. This next award is for Edwin Arredondo. Please come up. So Edwin took the first step to come back and complete his diploma. That was the first step. And when he came, he was motivated, but he was persistent. He persisted in doing extra work, and he always did it with a smile and positivity. And that was, for me, a good thing to do in a classroom when you have a student who's motivated and persistent, and it's also positive. And I say, this is your first step, graduating is your second, but you have a lot more steps to take, and keep on going on your own path of your own choosing, because I know your persistence will pay off.
And next we have Jeffrey Alba, and he's going to share with you some about a special student and our career technical education programs.
I'm Jeffrey, and I'm loud. Move away a little bit. So I'm Jeffrey, that bald guy, the guy with the vest. Most of you have heard me say that at the end of orientation when I tell you, come and find me. And those are ways that you can remember how to do so. Sometimes they do find me. And the person, the reason you come find me, I should add that in, is that I'm the doorway between the two halves of the school. All of you are ending your education in the high school diploma section, and over on the other side we have the career technical education portion of VACE. And there we teach people how to do different trades. I won't go through all of them because I'll be here all day talking about it, because I can. But at the end of that, we then help you with your resume. We help you get into those jobs. And right now, our job placement rate for the last year, which I'll remind you, as if you didn't know, happened during a pandemic, is 96%. I don't know how they do it. The person that came over to see me has received a scholarship for her program. We often give scholarships to our students when they come over from high school diploma because we like them best. And I would like Erali Morales to please come up to the stage. Sometimes people come into VACE and they do already know what direction they want to go. They already have a goal in mind. Erali enrolled in October 2020 for her high school diploma. She completed 75 credits in less than a year. That's 15 classes. It's a lot. She had great attendance. She was hardworking. And when she came over to me, she said, I want to work with animals. I want to be a vet tech. And I'm like, I don't have that program. But I did have back office medical. It's a little bit of difference, 4 legs, 2 legs. But we have her enrolled over in our back office medical program where she's doing a wonderful job. She's actually received 2 awards. She received a scholarship for $500 from the We Believe in You Award from the Sunrise and East Ventura Optimist Club. And she's also receiving an award from us that covers the rest of her funding for her program. And she wrote in her application for the scholarship that her ultimate goal is to join the veterinary field so that she can help animals in need and share her empathy for animal care with others who are making a difference in this world, one animal at a time. So, Arali, here is a 2022 Scholarship for Success from Ventura and Continuing Education for Back Office Medical Assistant Studies.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Wow. Thank you to all the students and congratulations. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to begin the process of presenting the high school diploma recipients and high school equivalency completers. Dr. Rice, special guests, if you would please come to the stage to honor our students. Students, if you would please rise. There are lots of people to congratulate you this evening. You ready? We'll begin. Edwin Arellano. Congratulations, Edwin.
You're going to go down the center.
Mm-hmm. Angel Ayala. Judith Valderas. Congratulations. Mark Briones.
Congratulations. 'Congratulations. 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 '
Yes.
Kathleen Capalupo.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you. Alejandra Damian Solas.
Oh, yes.
Hannah Feltner. Congratulations. Joseph Garay. Jasmine Garcia. Ana Gomez. Congratulations. Ulysses Gonzalez. Jasmine Waterama. Congratulations. Casey Lynn Hearn. Carmen Hernandez. Oliver Hernandez. Luis Angel Jaimes. Emily Korth. Congratulations. Amber Lynn Landry. Alejandro Lira. Nathan Nicholas Magana. Daisy Evelyn Martinez. Jasmine Evelyn Martinez. Noah Tyler Meyer. Congratulations. Sergio Montoya, Jr. Areli Morales. Mureo. Abigail Mei Lee Ong. Ninette Paese Diaz. Congratulations. Douglas Adam Parker. Congratulations. Angel Perez. Brianna Pointer. Congratulations. Arnaldo Regosa. Congratulations. Brian De Jesus Rea. Christian Rivera. Tanya Rodarte. Alyssa Monique Rodriguez. Congratulations. Adrian Shire. Congratulations. Lucy Silva.
Did you skip someone? There's a young lady that feels like she got skipped before Adrian. I don't know if that's her name. Should I go find out? I'll find out.
Okay, got it. Brianna Marie Rodriguez.
He has you. Yeah, he has yours. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Well, she'll see the name.
They're all right next to each other.
Jessica Cimenthal.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Congratulations. Erica Melissa Torres.
Yeah, they're figuring it out. They're all right next to each other.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Mario Uribe.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Daisy Guadalupe Vargas Garcia. Congratulations. Daisy Vargas Valencia. Congratulations. Congratulations. Elvis Velasco. Congratulations. Ethan Scott Wallet. Congratulations. Kaylin Williams. Izzy Eulenhofer. Congratulations. Congratulations. and Jesse Diaz. Congratulations. Okay, class of 2022, you are living proof that you have what it takes. Whatever your goal, you can make it happen. As long as you believe in your ability to achieve something greater for yourself, your family, and our community. It's our hope that you seize this opportunity to be a force for good in the world. Find your purpose, be kind to others, stay grounded, demonstrate a willingness to understand and be understood, and above all, look forward to the future with hope. Graduates, please stand and face the audience. Superintendent Rice, President Rodriguez, and Board of Education, on behalf of the staff and as principal of Ventura Adult and Continuing Education, I certify that these students have successfully completed all the state and district requirements for graduation. I'm proud to present the class of 2022.
Principal Van Walker, I happily and humbly accept your certification that these graduates today have met all requirements of the state of California and the Ventura Unified School District, and I hereby present to you, Board President Rodriguez, and to the entire Ventura community shared with this time with us today, the graduating class of 2022.
We're almost there. On behalf of the Board of Education and by virtue of the certification made by your principal and by the superintendent that you have completed all the graduation requirements for the state of California and the Ventura Unified School District, I hereby confirm your graduation on this 17th day of June in the year 2022. Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations. Thank you, friends, family, and honored guests for coming to celebrate this joyous occasion with us today. Congratulations, class of 22. You may turn your tassel from right to left. Okay. Congratulations.